Well, hello there, YouTube. It's Petey, and I got to tell you, I'm excited because we're going to have some fresh live music for you guys. I've got a set of 15 tunes. We're going to be doing a remote. I'm going to be shooting video out in the wild, and I can only hope for everything goes smooth and we do give a great performance so we can bring this music to you guys. Gonti and I have been working so hard on this music, trying to whip it up and get it right. I still feel like I need another couple of months, but we're going to go ahead and do it and try to do it right. I just hope you guys like the music. So if you like the stuff I've done before, you're going to love this stuff because I've improved as a guitar player. That's the only way to put it. Wouldn't you say that, Donna?
Yeah.
I got better with this latest batch of songs.
Yeah, I think you get better all the time, and you think you don't.
It's because I can't go whittly whittly wee. So anyway, today I was over at Zappa. This is going to be a very Zappa recommendation. So Rocktails is Zappa's kid has this podcast. It's on Friday at 7 p.m. here in Chicago. You can call them. They were talking about Cheaper Than Cheap. So this is Frank's band. He hired a production company to come and capture their performance at their rehearsal studio. Now, this band was a cracking band. Like they were really, really good. This is Frank's favorite drummer he ever worked with in this band. And George Duke. He didn't just have her because she looks like that. She was an unbelievably talented mallets player. So you see him here. They said that in this performance, Frank is seen smiling and laughing and having a good time. He's jumping around. Normally, Frank is usually pretty irritated because having to deal with the ignorance and incompetence of people around him. That's just how Frank rolled. So I'm in Rock Tales. They're talking about this. I am so excited about this. I cannot wait because I'm just such a rabid fan of this guy's music and these musicians. They're so good. They put on such a wonderfully excellent performance. And to have something like this, it's a time capsule captured. Like, I guess the people, the production company screwed the pooch. They dropped the ball. So all the footage, the music was out of sync with the video. And now with modern technology, they went through and fixed it and they edited it. Amit, his son, was part of that process, I believe. Could be wrong about that. It's supposed to be excellent, mind-blowingly great. And as a Zappa fan, I am super stoked about this. Like, we will go to the theater to see this. Now, if you're a fan of extreme, excellent, great, weird, whatever you want to call it, music, you know Frank has this reputation. Playing with people, like he's played with some incredible musicians and all kinds of stuff. So there's a real lot of it. Now, everyone has their own favorite live Frank Zappa video. And that was where the topic of discussion ended up today. I was trying to recommend some more obscure video and maybe somebody could recommend something I had never seen. So I'll put some links up here of what the Zappa fans over at Rocktails were talking about today. So in the meantime, while we're waiting for Cheaper Than Cheap, you can check some of this stuff out, especially if you've never seen it. So my personal recommendation, this footage that I really love, is 1973 Stockholm. George Duke is this unbelievably, it's in Sweden. They do this Opapa television show, and his band, he's got like this weird plaid suit on with these crazy shoes. And his guitar playing, the solos in it are just excellent. The Fowler on horns. We got Jean-Luc Ponty, I believe. So yeah, it's really something to see here. And then I guess George Duke was like, he wouldn't have anything to do with singing, or he would like only play like a church organ, you know? And Frank like got on his case. Well, I guess what he did, he put a microphone in front of him and then he gave him a synthesizer, and eventually he turned into like a solo artist. George Duke does this synthesizer noise solo. That's the one of the it's my favorite solo performance of any musician of all time. That's in this video. So this is like a do not miss video. You have to see this. Now, that's the Stockholm show. And again, I'll put links up for this so you guys can just click on this. One of the other guys, I think Mark maybe was it, recommended this footage here, which, yes, I love this band. The Tinseltown Rebellion Band is what I call it. This video here, does humor belong in music, is what it says in the beginning. It comes up in the Star Wars font. And there is an interview with Frank in this. If I can find it. There's a couple of interview spots. So, whether it's 200 Motels, whether it's Baby Snakes, Big Fish, everyone has their favorite Frank Zappa stuff. I'm specifically going after video today, and I'm telling you, this Cheaper Than Cheap, people like the Roxy. I think this is going to be the definitive performance. That's just what I think. I mean, the Roxy is what it is. I never really felt ultimately that comfortable with the Roxy for several different reasons. I'm hoping that this is going to really make up for it. In the meantime, and from what people are saying, I'm right to be super stoked about this. In the meantime, you can check out the Stockholm, and then there's also this New York. Now, if you stuck around long enough, I got a secret special bonus for you guys. I watched this movie. It's on YouTube now. For the longest time, it wasn't on YouTube, and I was jonesing to see it. Now it's out. You Weren't There. A History of Chicago Punk Music, 77 to 84. 2-hour documentary. Now, when you see these two, these guys were my neighbors. I grew up playing Lego with this guy here, Todd Steppe, and his brother Barry. Some of the most intelligent people and gifted people, way ahead of their time, brilliant, and just they really good-hearted people. They were good-hearted people. They had kind of a wackadoodle sense of humor and completely out of their minds in a good way, like the Three Stooges kind of, but there was 4 of them. Steve, Barry, Todd, and Kyle, the Steppe brothers. And they weren't my neighbors. There was one house in between us. And that's not why I recommend this movie. Actually, the movie on its own stands on its own even without them. But they're like the funniest thing in it there's a lot of Steve Albini and other Chicago punk rock related stuff. It's as far as like music documentaries that are honest and tell the real story. This is it. This is really honest. Kind of a no bullshit. And it's fascinating because the Chicago scene was really weird. It was a really introverted and incestuous. There was like these all ages shows and all ages bands, and then the old people shows. And the old people were in their 20s, So no other cities had that arrangement. And they do talk about that situation with the all ages deal here. So highly recommended, highly entertaining punk rock documentary, and doesn't have fucking Henry Rollins in it, but Albini is in it. There is, and like I don't know if he bothers you, like a lot of people, he seems to bother people. There's a story about him getting thrown on his own head. So you've got that going for you if you decide to watch it. You guys have a great weekend. Check out some of this live Zappa. I'll try to remember to be generous and include some of the links for you guys. But stick around and keep your eyes peeled because we're doing this remote and there should be some new music coming here soon. And I need you guys to bone up on the comment section. I need to hear some feedback about this new music. What do you think of the sound? What do you think of the songwriting? What do you think of the choice of effect processing and amp modeler that we're using? Because it's been like every night we've been rehearsing, and then when we're done rehearsing, I hop over onto the computer and I'm adjusting parameters in the amp modelers and effects units. It's just been a massive amount of work to get this stuff together, and I'm really excited about hearing some feedback on it. So, hug your pets and peace.